Good afternoon and welcome back to the Chinchilla Bowls Club for the 2026 Men's Fours Carnival. Proudly sponsored and supported by Coone Downs Mine, managed by the Yancoal Australia Group, Carlton United Breweries, Western Downs Regional Council, and those two were sponsoring the live stream. Jackson's Parts and Industrial Supplies, Origin Energy, Cube Energy, and of course the local ones, Peter Belgrove and Kay Ainsworth. I'm Robbie Allan, and camera work, and so welcome back to this round. Sorry for a little bit of the delay in getting started. They had 112 meals to get through at lunchtime. They were running a little bit late on that, and then I found that some of the players and the teams that were listed are no longer playing. So we now know who's who in the zoo, and and it looks like a majority of these guys are Chinchilla players, with one Windsor poked in there, and I'm not too sure where that guy is on that shirt there. So bear with me while I figure out who's who. Okay, 2 shots to somebody. And we'll find out. 2 shots measuring for 3. The other one shows it better, Tony. The other angle. The other angle shows it better. It's okay. Oh, he's in the way of it, yep. So I don't know if that was 2 or 3. It was 3. 3 to a Chinchilla player. Okay. Right, now we've got a Roger Carter and a Tom Brook are leading off, and I don't know who's who. Okay. Right, I'll just bear with me. I'll just have to go and find out who's who. Found out that we had the right people on the right side of the scoreboard, so that's a good thing. So Tom Brook is the one with the white bowls. He's leading for Mitch, and Roger Carter with the red bowls leading for Allan Lavender, who I don't know whether he's got lavender coloured bowls or not. Okay. Righty-ho. The orange bowls will be Greg Smith. And this is Bernie Hussey. And that's a very good bowl from Bernie. Good effort by, who was that now? Greg. Oh, I'm getting all stuffed up here. Okay. It would be James Ward. And this will be Barry Coone. Just doing some of my paperwork here, getting it rewritten. My apologies for the quietness at the moment. Okay, 1, 2. The triple colour. Not too sure. Once again, my apologies for that. I'll get it sorted out very shortly. Main thing is getting the names right for who's playing what position. Okay, so the first bowl was Mitch, and that was a purple bowl. And Allan's got the black bowl. Oh, brown. Tony says it's brown, it looked black on the screen. And that's a magenta. So 1, 2, 3. 3, 2. Tis the other team? Okay. So 3 to Allan and Lavender. So Roger Carter's leading off for him. We've got the names all right now, and he's got the red bowls. I think we're starting to cook with propane. Okay, we'll see what Tom can do here. Looks to have a nice line. Just a little bit short of weight. Let's give him that one plenty of grass. will come back too close to the line. Yeah, the green is still drawing very, very nicely. Tom was pretty quick getting up to a bowl delivered. Okay, so we have Bernie. Bernie Hussey is number 2. And that'll be a purple bowl. Well, I'm going to call it purple so I can differentiate between them. Greg Smith with orange. And lovely bowl. Drawn the shot at 8 or 9 inches just behind the jack. Bernie says, I can do better than that, as he trails the jack back a foot. There's Greg can just come and he can work off the shoulder of his bowl if need be. Even the skip thinks he's a bit tight. And didn't come up for second, still only third shot, the white one of Tom's. And Barry Coone, he's got the tri-blue. Of course, James Ward. The speckled blue. Right. Got all the bowls to the people. Okay, a very good bowl there from Barry. So they'll be holding a couple of shots at the moment. And James Finish up in a good home there. So Mitch will have to be careful here. Allan's holding possibly 2 shots and 4th, and Mitch has only got the possibly 3rd shot in there, but susceptible to be knocked through if the other one gets landed. Okay, Allan playing his forehand, just trying to draw it in gently. He could have afforded to be a little bit more positive if he was on the wide side. He would have pushed the orange bowl of Greg's through and out of the head. Mitch has given this one a good go. Just a tad over. Yep, his 3rd's calling him to just reach through there. Any contact on that white bowl will push the orange out of the head. possibly would have needed a bit more weight than that to actually push it out. And Mitch just a little bit on the shy side. So it's definitely one. Looks to be a measure for two possibly. Okay, we'll see if we can get on the side view. Yeah, didn't see how much that was. Yeah, but it looks like Roger's leading off again, so that would have been one more for Allan. Starting to cloud over here a little bit. We just have to keep an eye on the weather. If there's any chance of moisture arriving, we will have to get out there and put some umbrellas over the cameras. Okay, one of the locals says that we won't get any rain till after the game, but I'm not too sure. Having a look on those clouds just directly above us, it doesn't look that promising. Let's see if we can pick up the bomb. The bomb looks pretty clear at the moment, so yeah, it looks very clear. Okay, we're just trying to suss out where Chinchilla is on the map.
I don't think Chinchilla's on any map.
Sorry about that quietness. We're just checking the radar, trying to find where Chinchilla is on one of the radars, and very, very hard to find. It's not highlighted at all. but it looks pretty clear, so that heavy grey cloud above us doesn't have much moisture in it by the sound of it. Okay, that was a good effort, so we've still got Tom holding shot. And it looks to be... where's that other one? Bernie holding second.
After this end.
Okay, we're back again. Just organising a bit of a reconnaissance out to the van, get the umbrellas in preparation and have them ready just in case we do need them. But it does look like something's going to happen in the weather. Okay, Allan with his last bowl. And he's played a perler. Okay, Mitch has just got to sit that out, or maybe, yeah, sitting it out and maybe, or a trailer jack. Oh, he was pretty confident on that one. That certainly wasn't a weak shot. He gave it a go. 2 shots to Allan. And now the measure starts to come into play by the look of this. Looks like between the blue one and maybe the magenta one down at the 4 o'clock mark. That one has already been counted, they can't measure that again. Just a 2. So 2 more to Allan. He races out to a 6-3 lead after 4 of the 16 ends. Okay, Roger leading off. Okay, about 2 feet behind. So I get to sit in here and control the cameras for a bit while Tony goes and gets the umbrellas in preparation. And Roger's still a bit quick on this one. Okay, plenty of room there for the seconds to draw now. Bernie will be the first to have a crack at it. And looks to be running through a bit as well. So we'll see what Greg can do. Coming on the backhand, he's got his teammates bowl there to knock up if need be. He's around that, and yeah, the green seems to have sped up a little bit, or these guys are just haven't picked the speed of it as yet. Bernie's close this time. And that's definitely number one. You can see those others about 3 feet away. Greg's still running a bit. Okay, Barry's looking to just cover this back corner. Okay, James. Being 1-2 down, has decided to bring the jack back. Stayed there for a shot by the look of that. Barry looking to change it again, just missed. There's a nice catchment area there of bowls. But James just wants to draw into his own. Skip seems very happy. And just a metre short, roughly. Okay, so at the moment it's 1-2 to Mitch's team. And Allan's got the second, maybe third. Yeah, it's just somebody's just got in the way of the side camera, so I can't flick across to it. I'm just going to... Yep. Tony's just saying there's a big nasty cloud right above us that we can't quite see from underneath in the veranda here. Okay, so we just made a decision. Tony's going to actually go and set the umbrellas up on the off chance that we don't get caught out. If it does happen to decide to come down, we're going to make sure that the cameras are protected. Okay, so Mitch is holding one shot. Looks like second shot is the red bowl of Rogers. He's just got to clear that front blue. underneath, it'll give him another one. Well done. Should be 2 shots. Slight movement of the jack there may have brought the orange in contention of being a 3rd shot. Yep, 3. So 3 to Mitch. Like still square. After 5. Okay, throwing a 3/4 length. I might just get these guys to just give it a bit more leeway on either side. Roger will try to get something a little bit closer than Tom's bowl. I just forgot to push it a little bit. And Tom once again just cutting the line. Oh, come on. Allan, don't get in the line of it. Okay. Greg failed to find the line as well. It's a little bit wider than what they're expecting out that side. And this has got to be pretty tight as well. The guys are not trusting what they see. They're seeing the bowls turn, but they're still playing a line that they think it should be. We'll see if Greg makes the necessary adjustments. He's still going to cross the line, but he caught the edge of the jack on the way through, so. It looks like Roger's holding shot with that red bowl at the moment. It could be maroon bowl, but it's amazing how they're crossing the line. Either the lunch has affected them, which is beautiful lunch, or they're not watching what's happening. Yeah, the head's pretty wide open at the moment. And once again, I believe that's going to cross. Crossed real early. Okay, somebody's giving it probably a little bit too much grass now. And definitely definitely not enough oomph. There it goes, starting to bend, and possibly third shot. Okay, so at this stage we have got Roger holding shot on just above the 3 o'clock mark, and Daylight's got second, and well, actually it could be Daylight might have shot and Roger might have second, and the rest is just anybody's at the moment. Okay, see if Mitch can show them what they needed to do, and he has certainly done that. Couple of feet short, but it's shot. And jumpers are starting to go on some of the bowlers out there. Okay, last ball coming down. And it's like a lot of the others, across the head. One shot to Mitch. 6-7 after 6. Okay. Tom's got the line, just forgot the weight. Green might be just slowing a little bit now with that overcast conditions. The whole air seems a bit heavier. Tony's just back. She's got all the cameras laid out, well, the umbrellas all laid out, protecting the cameras. Hopefully they're not needed, but in case it does rain, we've got it covered. Okay. Steady on with Tony. She reckons that the players believe she might have jinxed the weather by putting the umbrellas out. As she says to them, no, it's better to have it there, protect the $3,500 cameras rather than get them wet. And I have to concur with her on that one. Okay. We'll see if somebody can reach his head soon. Greg's getting very close. Actually, Greg's got one right at the back as well. I did miss that, I'm sorry. So Mitch's team's holding 3 at the moment. And James has just made that another one. That's a beautiful bowl. Bit of chalk on that. Mr. Thomas, sorry I missed your, don't know how long ago that was in, okay, yeah. Well, Gaz, somebody had to do some commentary this weekend. I couldn't get anybody to come out, so Tony had to come out and do the switching, and I got nominated for this job. I see Steve Mexted, nice here, and sounds like he's in Broome at the moment. And I've got Vince Calabrese on, watching from the Austral Eagles Bowling Club in Sydney. Welcome to all you guys. Okay, we'll see it soon. I just have to give them a little reminder about the camera. So we've got blue, orange, blue and white. 4 shots here by the look of it. I believe those 2 blues are James's bowls. So Mitch holding a few there at the moment. Somebody else decides to go. Battery might be. No. Oh, great. Just what we need. And the battery's flat on the battery's flat, or it was people standing in the way of the sensor. He's finally moved away, but it looks like he's starting to encroach a little bit on it again. So in the meantime, when we were blocked out there, Allan has come up with, it looks like, second shot. Okay. outside one to Mitch. And it's only about 2 metres up from the, or might only be a metre up from the tee down the other end, so we're just about tee to tee. And not too bad a start from Tom, about a metre. Rogers turned his back on it and walked away. Yep, Tom's proved that he's got a good memory there. Okay, still about a metre before the jack for all of those bowls. And Greg with holding shot at the moment. Okay, these guys are certainly struggling on this length. Okay. Alright, this is looking close. And that's a lovely bowl by James. No, sorry, this is James now. That other one was Bernie's. So we have Barry on the mat trying to come around this bunch of red and white bowls. And just running through a bit. James just a little bit dainty there. Okay, so we have Bernie holding shot. Reese got second shot with the orange. Okay, Mitch just trying to knock up or promote a couple of Tom's bowls there. Just slid off the inside edge. Okay. Still got one to Allan's team with Bernie's shot there, or bowl there. Okay, a bit of ferocity there. Well, it was hard to try and draw in there on either hand. He just took the option of going the shot bowl. Still think the draw is round on the forehand, which is left hand side of the green, coming around there. There was one shot to Bernie. And they're quite a wee way away. It's one more to Allan's team. As Roger prepares to throw the jack. Allan wants it a little bit shorter than what they've been playing. Okay. This will test them out for a couple of metres short of tee to tee to just a medium length. See if they've adjusted themselves. Okay. Yep, they're struggling to adapt to this change of length again. It's actually rattling both teams. Good weighted bowl. Okay, see if Greg can get something a little bit closer than those ones. Okay. Barry just sliding through the gaps. See what James can do.
The angle.
Okay. Right, if we get a side view of that that one, please, Tony, we can just see who's got shot. Very hard to tell on this angle. Oh, gee. Okay, if we can have that as an inset with the other one, gives a bit of an idea of them sort of side by side. Yeah, well, it could be those ones at the 3 o'clock mark on the main screen. That's holding shot. Or it could be the front one. I mean, it's very, very hard to tell on these angles. Once again, crossing the head. Okay, Mitch really flicked his wrist on that delivery. And if James wasn't there, we'd be able to see where it's happening. Yep. Okay, good luck, guys. Sort it out. Straight away, yep. Barry is right. Let's get the tape. That was good. There was no time wasting walking around having a look and see who's got what. Straight down, get the tape, and sort it out. I think that looked like a 3. They will update the scoreboard for us very soon. Okay, it's keeping it a bit secretive. Everybody's standing in front of it. We're not going okay. It must have been a 4, 11 to 8 in Allan's favour. Okay, well pointed here. Probably just running a little, but he's got the jack on the way through. Yeah. Good effort by Tom. Okay. Yeah, pretty handy by Tom. About 4 foot through. And speed was good by Bernie. Good looking bowl here from Greg. Pulled it back, made 3 shots for his team. Okay. A close looking bowl here from Greg. It's 2 good bowls. Holding 4 shots. Okay. Okay, good bowl there from Barry. Got the shoulder of Bernie's bowl. Came in possibly for second shot. Okay, Mitch is saying he's got 1 still, so that'll be the front orange, I would assume. Because the tri-blue certainly beats the white. And he's found the aperture. Okay. See what Allan can do here. It's only 1 down. It looks like he's going to get rid of that. And make the shotters. Okay, now Mitch has got probably two and a bit seconds. He can afford to play a confident draw here. which he did do as good weighted bowl. Okay.
Yeah, no, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, we just got the inside information from G to say that it's not going to rain the Savo. The weather comes from that direction, where the blue sky is, which is good. Okay. Now I'm not too sure what the score was in the last end. Nobody's given us any intimation of score. They haven't updated the scoreboard yet. Might see if I can catch their attention and catch what it is. Okay, we'll just see if we can find out how many was scored there. Just got a guy in front of us on rink 3 telling everybody there's no microphones on the cameras, but just as well I had the microphone turned down because you would have heard what he was saying. So he apologises profusely. I says there's no worries, it didn't get out there. So okay, they still haven't let us know. Tony tried to catch their attention, but I think they heard her talking, but they couldn't see her because of the blinds here. So we'll find out soon. In the meantime, it looks like not too sure who's got shot on that one. I'd have to see a side view.
I'm going to have to find it on the camera first.
There's the shot coming in now, though. Yep, well weighted. It's at least one to Bernie. But Greg had other ideas. He says, no, we can't have Bernie having the shot. Good weight from Barry on that one. James is a bit through. Oh, I thought he might have played the backhand there to just trail it back to his own bowl or sit the orange out, but he really attacked it. James will want to give it a friend without framing it, and he's just going to run through. The guys are certainly finding it a bit tricky to get that line. It's still bending very, very good. Still turning very good. Okay, all down to the skips now, Allan and Mitch. Allan will be looking at just drawing the jack back to the tri-blue. Oh, beautiful line. Good draw line. Mitch is tracking pretty well here too. That's better for him. It's given him a couple of shots. Has framed it a bit though. If Allan gets that right hand side of that magenta bowl, he'll get them both. Oh, got third shot out of it. All Mitch has got to do is play the same as last time. And that's where they're coming from. Just a bit quick. Okay, so that's 2 shots to Mitch. Now I'm not too sure what Allan scored on the end before. They will update the scoreboard very shortly. Still on the board now, looks to be 12-10. Reasonable weight from both the guys, speed from both the guys here. That looks to be the track. And that's a great correction from Tom. Absolute great correction. Just about a back toucher. Oops, wrong camera, sorry. Yeah, so Tom's bowl's sitting around about 2 and a bit inches behind the jack there. You can see in the inset just the distance. Gives you an idea of where the jack is. and what they're playing to. Bernie gave that a good go. He's just dropped about maybe 15 inches short. Okay, Bernie will be looking at just putting a couple of feet on, reaching the white. And just come up a little short. Okay, James, see what you got here. Tracking well, and just coming in behind the head. Would have been a nice home if he'd missed the orange there. They're still holding 2 shots. Barry's, I was going to say not without a chance here. His weight or his speed seemed very good. So it just dropped about 3 or 4 inches short of that line though. And James is well down again. Just got to sneak around there and that'll come into count. 3 shots to Mitch's team. Okay, as we change over, Mitch's team's holding 3. And you'll just want to consolidate that a little bit. Even just moving the jack maybe 2 or 3 inches off that off the line could make it harder. Oh, he opened up a little bit. Still probably holding 3 and a bit, but it's given Allan the view to reach right in there. And he's played it well. Unfortunately though, he didn't catch the jack sweet, but he has cut it back to 1 shot. So he's done his job at the moment. From 3 and a bit down to only 1 down. And he's still got a chance to sit the shot bowl with his last one. Mitch has got to be careful here. Wow, just about back sliced it, which certainly would have been in his favour. And Allan just a little bit wide. So it looks to be 1 shot to Mitch's team. So 12-11 after 12. 4 ends to go. Okay, we're back online. Just somebody just had a comfort stop. Okay, it's only one shot the difference between the two teams. 4 ends to go, so at this stage it's anybody's game. It's a better start from Tom. They're starting to pick their line and find their line now, which is good. But this left-hand side of the inside part of the rink, it's certainly taking a lot more grass. Yep, that's better grass from Roger. When he let it go, it looked very wide, but by gee, it came back a long way. Once again, they've got to trust what they see. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I've been missing some comments coming through here. Okay, Burnsy Michael, can you please tell Mitch that Burner said to pull his finger out? We will pass that on. And Matty Pete, hold on. Not too sure. And Fuzz Zimmerman, I think it's around about that 15 and a bit. It was up to 17 yesterday afternoon. It was a beautiful afternoon though. Got an all cloud cover here today. It has dropped slightly, but I reckon 15 would be pretty close. Okay, that looks as if it could be shot, that last bowl. I'm James, we just need a side view on camera 4. Okay. Bernie's bowl has just been promoted to shot. And looks like the back blue one is second shot at the moment. Followed closely by the orange. So Mitch's team's got second and third shot. Mitch could play around that front bowl and trail a jack back for a couple of 3. We can play the backhand. If he's on the backhand, he'll be looking at pushing that bowl through. And that's exactly what he's tried with that weight and that line. He had one of them right, and it was the weight that he had right. The line was just a little bit tight, but he showed his intentions. That could be close for second. No, it looks like he's only the one down still. He's told him to get rid of that bowl. And then stood halfway across the camera. And then fully across the camera. Okay, I need to get that buzzer working down that end. Okay, Allan's got this down on a pretty good track and a pretty good speed. That'll be two. So he extends his lead to 3 shots with 3 ends to go. Okay, Roger. Move Jack a little bit. What's he? Yeah, he's probably about 2 foot behind. And finally decided to fall over. Not too sure what model they are, but it's a dynamic by the look of that. It's got quite a nice swoop on it. And I believe the white ones are GTRs, Taylor GTRs. They look GTR-ish. Okay, Bernie says, yep, I want to be in on this as well. And he found a gap on the front there and slid right through. Good line from Greg, and he's done the same. Slid through that first one. Just a bit quick, that was all. Mitch getting a bit excited with the chalk. Reef's got a very good line again this time. Yep, that's good. Nailed it that time. Made a good two and a look maybe. Okay, went through clean. Okay, not too sure what's happening here. Okay, looks like still 2 orange to Greg. Okay, so Mitch and James discussing the situation here. They need to pick up 3 shots over these next 3 ends. They don't have to do it all on the one end. Okay, Allan's on a pretty good track here. Just the speed that needs to, just a smidgen light. Okay, it's interesting choice that Mitch has made there. Don't want to knock that up too much. Still may have 2. I'll have a look at camera 2 and just have a quick look. Oh, that's interesting. It looks as if the tri-blue has got the shot on that inset. Bearing in mind, though, it is quite a lot off the line. We're still having a little bit of problems on that focusing on camera 2. It's not quite as sharp as it should be. Okay. Mitch is just through it a bit. It'll be interesting now to see who's got this shot. With the angle of them, the orange should have the favour. Okay, I didn't quite catch what it was. Anyone ask? One to Mitch. Okay, so it's 2 the diff with 2 ends to go. Okay, Tom, what's your speed like? Pretty good by the look of that bowl coming in. Lovely bowl. Okay, Roger's just going to be behind the head, which is going to be in a good catchment area. It looks like there's no logo on that bowl at all. Okay. Greg's done exactly what his skip wanted him to do, cover that bowl of Rogers. Oh, he had great weight or great speed. It would have counted if he was a bit wider. Okay, James is down on a reasonable track. He's puffing a bit of blue smoke. Okay, looks like 2 to Tom at the moment. Okay, Barry's got a little bit better speed this time. Dropped in for second shot. Okay, Mitch will want another one on the head here for another count, and Allan wants to just make sure that they don't get any more than one, or we can actually attack that. Once he's got a second shot, maybe attack that shot bowl. Bearing in mind, if it kills, it's still going to come back to roughly the same position within a couple of inches. Looks like Mitch is happy enough with the one at the moment. Wanted to maybe cover the back. He just went a little bit wide. And James is getting in front of the camera again. Okay, I'm not too sure what they talked about, but they're looking at pushing that bowl through, and that bowl looks to be James's bowl. Oh, that's not the one he wanted, I don't believe. Oh, actually, it might be. That's the blue. Very hard to tell between the blue and the purple when it's a bit of a distance away. So blue, that could actually be a couple of shots. Oh, that didn't help the cause. But unlucky, Allan. It looked as if it was tracking straight onto the shot bowl of the jack and ended up taking his closest one out. So 2 to Mitch at the moment, measuring for 3. And on that angle, I'm favouring the blue. Oh, it's not the blue we're looking at. I think it was 2, yep. 14 all going up the last end. We will get a winner this end, Tony.
Do they play another end if it's a draw?
Only if this is a dead end or a tied end. If it's a tied end, then they'll have to play an extra end. But unless it's a tied end, we will get a winner. Okay, we'll see who's keen to win this game. It'll be from up front here. If the leads and seconds, whoever gets the advantage in that, certainly got an advantage in getting this end one. At the moment, it's still wide open. Good ball here from Tom. It's a very good bowl. was a good effort. And he's ended up in a very good home. So we'll see what hand Greg picks. Taking the wider hand, the backhand looking from his perspective. On the right hand side of the green on ours. Okay, it's still in play. Brenny's got the good line, just needs to rest on that. Timmy Phillips, thanks mate. Not used to talking this much, but yeah, we're getting through it. And g'day Terry Green, beautiful day on the island. Yep, they tell me Maggie Island's good most of the time. I'll get to visit there one day. When we were up there at Townsville a couple of weeks ago, we didn't have a chance to get out that area. Next time we'll maybe try to get an extra day. Yep, that's a couple of good bowls by Bernie. So he's given Allan every opportunity of getting this end and the game. And he's got 2 shots there, and he's got Roger in the back right hand corner for any trail. And James is very unlucky there. If he'd picked it up sweet, it would have sat with it. It was beautiful weight for it. Still a possibility though. He can still come down underneath that purple or through the purple and sit for shot next bowl. He's only going to play the same bowl again. As they say, rinse and repeat. And Barry's put a good bowl. This is starting to become one of the better heads that we've had for quite a wee while. And it being the last end, it's, both of them understand that it's a very crucial end. Your whole tournament is make or break on getting a win on that second round especially. That's a great bowl. Exactly what he should have done, played the same shot and sat the bowl through. Tony might get us an inset shot of camera 2. As Barry puts another bowl in the catching area. Yeah, they've got, they're not worried about second or third. It's just the shot that they need. They only need one shot, either team. One shot will win them the game and get them the points. Plus, because it's 10 points for a win and 1 point for each end one, this next 4 bowls could determine who's going to get the 11 points extra for their overall score. So Mitch was wanting to be on the other side of that blue. As we see a little bit of liquid refreshments being passed through to make sure that people keep hydrated. Okay, well, that's one down. You've only got one more chance. Your speed wasn't bad, it's just get that line right. You can sit that bowl out flush for 1, 2 or 3, it doesn't really matter. 1 is all you need. And what Mitch is going to do, play the forehand again just to try and get round that that shot bowl and rest those two purples. As you can see on the inset there's probably a good 15 to 18 inches between the shot bowl and the closest purple bowl. Here he comes. It's not quite working quick enough. Speed wasn't bad, it was just that width. Okay, Allan, it's all up to you, my friend. This is what you're getting down that end, being paid the big bucks for. And you're not without a chance. Oh, just slid under. Great effort. That'll be 1 to Mitch. He leads or wins that game 15-14. Very close game. First game was 15-13, this one's 15-14. Our next game we might end up with the next strand. Okay, and the timing was brilliant. We've still got 15 and a bit minutes up our sleeve, so that's excellent. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in and watching. Timmy Phillips, how cold is it out there? Well, this morning when we got here just after 6, it was probably around about 6 degrees. A lot better than the -1 that it was this time or that time last year. And at the moment it's sitting on 21. Bit of cloud cover. Tony might actually get I was going to say before we do that, Tony might get that camera 3 and just give us a bit of a view of the cloud cover behind us. No, that's not behind us, Tony. Right hand side here's behind us, yep. Yep, and round to the other side. Yep. Yeah, bit of cloud there now, but not as much as it was before, so it's looking pretty promising. I don't think we're going to get any moisture. So, thanks once again, everybody, and would like to thank our sponsors for the Chinchilla Bowls Club 2026 Men's Fours Carnival, and that is proudly sponsored and supported by Canby Downs Mine. Carlton United Breweries and Western Downs Regional Council are the sponsors of the live stream. Jackson's Parts and Industrial Supplies, Origin Energy, Cube Energy, and of course a couple of locals, Peter Belgrove and Kay Ainsworth. Thank you very much all for your sponsorship and support for this tournament. I'd also like to thank the kitchen and bar staff for actually the meal at lunchtime. It was absolutely brilliant. The players loved it. Nothing too much or too heavy, but a nice bit of roast and a few veggies and roast spuds, etc. Followed by, of course, a drumstick, which everybody seemed to enjoy. So thanks again. We look forward to the next round if you join us, and it's at 2:45. And we have the team of Anthony Batten, Matt Brown, Steve Brooker and Tim Wise. They play against Jim Donnelly, Raymond Much, Peter Jones and Jason Chris Chook, who's just nicknamed Chook. Okay, so 2:45 that'll be on. Hopefully that's because we started a little bit late in that last one because of the luncheon. It'll be anywhere between there and 2:50 or 2:55, so keep an eye out for the ping and the reminder will be there. In the meantime, take care and we will catch you soon. Bye for now.